What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. Let me get the hot spot going because, as you guys know, oh, goodness gracious. Let me get this hot spot rocking. Hot spot rocking. Oh, my brother just put out a video about an authority audit. Come on. Where's everybody at this morning? Got my hot spot going. Got my hot plate going. We finna cook some breakfast. Is this phone dead? Is this phone dead? Come on now. This phone can't be dead. Oh my God. The brightness is all the way down. That's what it is. There we go. There we go. It's got 23 percentile left. Maybe that'll work. What's up, everybody? Thanks for dropping in. I know we went live a little early. We'll see. Holy crap. That can't be right. That can't be right. That phone was going up like 1% every second. Yeah. Going up like 1% every second. That's crazy. Never seen a phone charge like that. Thank you guys for coming in. Let me read some comments. Gary Bates in the house. Nick G in the house. DPG in the house. 7 Seas Transports. Good morning to all you guys. Thanks for coming in, hitting that like button. Let me get my hot plate going. We cooking. We cooking this morning. It's breakfast time. Gonna have some Jimmy Dean sausage this morning. Little Jimmy Dean in the house. Here's how I like to do this. To me, a serving size is about half of this pack. So I take my knife and I go around the package this way. Cuts pretty easy, not a big deal. Got a sharp knife. There we go. And bam. There we go. Show you guys how to do this. One half will go in the fridge, back in the fridge. There we go. I need a trash bag. There we go. See, I could get well, I need that one charging for a minute. Let's let that one charge for a minute. I hope we have some guests come in. Make a couple patties out of this, 3 or 4 patties. Just depends on how big the slices are, I guess. Mash them out, pat them out a little bit. Spoon here. Go. Now we're good. We're going. Here we go. Let's see. There's what we got going. Made 4 patties out of it. Made 4 of them. We'll get it going. Everybody dropping in. 16 in the house. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We're a little early. So we'll get some cooking done here. See, I need a baggie. Need a baggie for my sausage. We'll have the rest of that in the morning. Let me set some eggs out. I like to set my eggs out and let them get a little warm. Do you guys do that? Seems like they cook faster. Uh, let's go 5 eggs for breakfast. 5 eggs for breakfast. Uh, the doctors I listen to, cholesterol and saturated fat ain't a bad thing. So. All right, all right. I should have wiped my off too. Get that raw pork off the spoon. All right. All right, all right. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's crack a window. We got a guest who wants to come in. What's up with the guest? Aha. Let's add a scallywag to the stream here. Oh, we got all kind of scallywags here. Good morning, everybody. Shake those Monday blues off and join us for a live show, as I always say. If you don't know, there's Fate Trucking in the middle. My brother DIY Semi on the end there. How you scallywags today?
I mean, I'm not cooking eggs in my sleeper, but we're all right. Is that what YouTube has come to for you? Just cooking eggs? And are you cooking and banking, man?
Yeah, trucking is an afterthought anymore.
That's how I feel. Trucking doesn't exist for me anymore. I just live in hotels.
Yeah. What is going on there? Why are you on a bridge this morning? Don't jump. Don't jump, Fate. It ain't worth it.
Hell, jump. Go ahead.
Taking a little stroll.
So I watched the video this morning. Is there any more news this morning?
No, just I have to wait. I have to wait for the part to come in, and then they're gonna start working on it. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe. We'll hopefully, man. We're rooting for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a struggle. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, I went through it in November, like almost the exact same thing you're going through. You tell them the problem, and they fix everything else and run up a bill, and it's like, but who knows?
Fix everything except the things you asked them to fix.
Right. I mean, I pinpointed the problem. I was like, there's your problem. It's leaking. Front seal's leaking. Then they come back, man, I replaced DPF filters, motor mounts. Like, what are we doing here? Like, $8,000 later, I got my truck back, and it wasn't even fixed. That's the bummer of it. Wasn't even fixed. I showed up at Cisco this morning 1 hour early. 1 hour early, and they said, hey, thanks for showing up an hour early. Now go park on the street, you scallywag. And I counted 40 trucks on this street. 40 trucks parked on this street out here. No parking signs everywhere. So
you're not in Wisconsin by any chance, are you?
No, I'm not in Wisconsin. I'm up in Texas right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know that.
Let's see. Nomadic Brett's in the house. Thanks, Nomadic Brett. Cattle Hauling's in the house. Both good channels. This Trucking Life, another good channel. And my boy Sterling. If you guys want to drop links in the thing there, go ahead and drop them. Same way to you guys. I just seen you put out a new video there, DIY.
Did I?
Yeah, surviving my new authority audit.
Oh, I must have had that scheduled for a while. I'll hang out with you here for a bit, but if you don't mind, I'm working while we're doing this, so working and whatnot. I mean, I have one less driver to dispatch right now, but he may be jumping off a bridge anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about it.
It's all good.
Hey, Cash?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. When's the last time you booked a $6,200 load out of Maryland back to Minnesota?
Never.
Me neither, man. Me neither. Holy. I mean, it's got 6 stops on it, but they're pretty en route. The only one out of the way
Yeah.
is there's one in Iowa. Gosh, damn it, boy. Never
But
seen nothing like this.
a lot of firsts are coming now. Like I paid $585 for a Yokohama trailer tire installed yesterday.
Didn't you put that on your national account, or just didn't want to take the time?
Yeah, I didn't want to take the time. I was in a hurry. I was in a god dang hurry, and so I just put it on there. Probably could have saved $100 or so with the national account, but honestly, I couldn't be late to Cisco, so the first of 3 stops. I can't screw up the first one.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want. Just had one of those. I've been dealing with it all morning. Multi-stop load. First stop, signed their bills, clean bills. Left 2 of their pallets on the trailer. Signed for them, never took it off the trailer. So you get to the last one, and 150 miles away, and hey, 2 pallets on there from the first drop. So trying to sort that out. Of course, luckily the last drop was a trucking company, so they asked me how much to take them back to the first drop. I said, I don't know, $1,000. On 140 miles. That promotes them to think outside the box, and maybe, hey, we could leave them at that trucking company and let them deal with it. So it's kind of what we were after in the first place. But had I quoted them a reasonable price, guess what? We'd be taking them back to the first drop.
Right. Yeah. That's trucking.
You mean $10 a mile isn't like the average rate?
Well,
or what would that be, like $9.50?
Yeah, I was going to ask you $1,000. Are you hauling cheap freight there? What are we doing? Like,
hey,
I don't turn my key for $1,000.
Oh man. Man.
Yeah, I got a GED back out. I demand money.
You're apparently you recognize. What do? You acknowledge your value? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I'm acknowledging my value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor money right now with no. I mean, why would anybody go to freaking school to be a doctor? I mean, get out of college, get your CDL, bring home $5,000 a week every week with no education, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I have education.
And I mean, that's after truck payment, fuel, everything, or more.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I got my week's already planned out. I got $9,600 booked on a 6-day week here. So
I don't even know why you left the house.
Yeah, I'm rethinking it right now. When I had stopped to do that trailer tire yesterday, I was like, I should have just stayed home.
Did you ask for $1,000 layover pay?
Love's, man, they killed it yesterday. I pulled in, told them what I needed, logged 23 minutes of off duty. It was back on the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You log any on-duty time for that driver?
Yes.
All right, good boy.
3 minutes.
Close
3
enough.
minutes.
Hey, close enough.
That's all I used. I went inside, told them what I needed, and I went back to the truck and, played, what's that, Street Surfer game on my phone I've been playing. So.
Another name for a lot lizard or hooker? Street surfer? Never heard that one before.
No, that's that would be a good one. No, it's a game that I'm probably going to promote on YouTube soon if they'll cut me a check.
Nice.
You ever get those offers?
Yeah, most of them are useless. They're like, check out our new software, and it's for gaming. I'm like, you obviously don't watch my channel. I have nothing to do with gaming. I did get an offer recently for a group of people right here in Wisconsin that are coming up with a crypto related to a transportation crypto. And I'm like, I wonder how that works. And then they're telling me, and I'm like, I think that we don't really need that. It's not doing anything differently than we already do. It's pointless. Like, I'm all in favor of a new thing, and getting in on it. But I'm like, I don't see a place for this, honestly.
Yeah. I ain't got no panties on coin.
It's a come on with it coin.
Put her in a big hole coin.
There you go. It's a coin with the center hollowed out.
I told my wife to turn on your channel this morning, and this is what she's getting.
Hi. See you soon.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. I think this might be my color. What do you think? Looking pretty sharp in the red today.
I'm designing some merch for you guys, and there will be a red hoodie in there for each of you.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, red is your color, DIY.
All right. No, we don't want to be in the red all the time. We'd like to be in the black too. Sometimes red is my color, just bleeding red all over the place.
Well, this will probably be my second month in the red. I had 1 month early on where a bunch of work had to be done to the truck, and I was in the red for that month. And then this month I'll definitely be in the red. It hasn't been a good month for me. But I don't get those $6,400 loads. Those are meant for other contractors.
Kind of like for the ones that have like a truck that works and go down the road.
Yeah, kind of like the run that I brought out here with the guy that gave me a ride. He got more money than I ever get, so that's how it works.
Rates are going up. You're missing out. Come on back. Yeah. Welcome to being a real owner operator. Some months you lose money, don't you?
Yeah. Wouldn't change it though. Wouldn't change it.
That's good.
So have you thought about deleting that truck? What's the plans on
Now you're talking about me deleting it from my insurance and like permits and everything? Is that what we're talking about? Or
Yeah. What's the rule on that? How long does it have to be down before you take it off the insurance?
Apparently a while, because I've been a sucker on a few of them. So I'll learn my lesson one of these days.
Yeah, if anybody's looking for a carrier to lease on to, that'll basically give you all of his money.
Incidentally, I did just buy a couple more trailers, so I do have room for somebody. So anybody.
Yeah,
I will say this. This time, I'm going to say this: it is not an entry level position. At the amount of money you're making, and I'm not willing to train a brand new person again. This is it's not right for somebody to come on and make this amount of money, and I got to hold your hand and find you a place to park at the end of every day and tell you how to do entry level stuff. So you got to have a little bit of know-how and experience, and do have something now for people that have their own trailer. So anybody interested? Hey, here we are.
Good for you, DIY.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
I don't know.
When you start growing, you got to have people that know what they're doing and can handle stuff. Yesterday with the trailer tire, I didn't even. I just text and got an EFS for it from one of the guys in the office. I didn't even want to bother anybody on a Sunday. Just get it done. It maybe wasn't the cheapest way to do it, but when you're getting calls all day, I don't think you want to get a call about a trailer tire that's obviously got to be replaced. So,
can I speak on that real quick?
No.
Mute his mic. You
know the gratification you get as a new owner operator when you solve your own problems and don't have to always rely on your crutch. Obviously DIY, people know that I'm leased onto you. People know that you are you help me, but the things I've gone through the last couple of days, not really having to reach out to you to like solve the problem is very rewarding. Like I don't know. I know it's dumb, but it's rewarding to find my own part and spend the time calling people and getting it shipped.
I figured you didn't call me because you were laying in your sleeper crying for 3 days.
No.
I figured you'd wait till you were done with that and then call me, ask for help.
No. Thanks for ruining my positivity.
Anytime. We're glad to. I'm just teasing. No, you're handling it. That's good. You know, I can help if you need, you know, I want to get you back on the road too. So.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it's nice when.
I mean, I need to get you back on the road because, like, you owe me money for all these parts that I went and bought and shipped to you. I need to recover that money.
So tell us about these trailers.
I rope to that bridge before you jump. I'm sorry?
Yeah, make sure the bridge is high enough. You don't want to limp away from that.
No. Head first, too.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us about these trailers you're buying.
Oh, I got one a couple weeks ago. That one's on the road now. 2015 utility reefer, and then I was just able to get. Oh, I had already spoken for and put a down payment on a 2017 reefer. Waiting for that one to get brought to the dealer closer to me to pick it up, so I don't have to go so far. Might take a while, but I don't care. At least I know I got it. And then on Friday, I bought another 2015. And he has a second one there for me if I want it. But I'm hesitant to buy that second one because it might make things a little tight. So that's what's what. Pretty reasonable on the price. Pretty not paying these freaking gouging. Damn it, boy! Look at that. Put a sausage in the camera. Not paying these gouging prices. That's for sure. I'm not doing it. So if I wait, have patience. They're bringing them to me at good prices, used ones. So it's working out.
Trucks? You getting any leads on any trucks?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, both the trailer guy and the truck guy called me on Friday. The truck guy said, "Hey, in about 30 days, I got a dozen 2016s coming in." And he says they're going to be higher than you were paying, but he says they're still pretty. They're reasonable. I mean, it's not going to be no 80, 90,000, you know, but it's not going to be the 45 we were paying, but so it's still elevated. We'll see. We don't have all the information on me. He says he literally just signed the paperwork on them 10 minutes before he called me. So they won't start to come in for about 30 days. 7Cs wants to know if I can share the prices on those trailers. I don't want to because I might flip one of them. If I buy that third one, I probably won't keep it. I might flip it. But then again, I'll be kicking myself because at that price, I'd feel stupid for selling it. When I bought, I would want it for me. So I would rather not. And plus, I don't want people to do the math and figure out where I got them and get into my supply. Hey, dealer's got to protect his own supply. You don't get high on your own supply, right? Is that one of the 7 crack commandments?
That's where I messed up.
Is that that's what Biggie says. It's one of the 10 crack commandments. I forget what the rest of them are, but I remember that part.
I think one of them's don't get shot and die.
Okay. All right.
Don't snitch.
All right, that's 7. Well, I guess we'll figure the rest out as we go.
3 white guys trying to figure it out.
No, I'm just saying because he got shot and died, you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mine was more of an insult than a trying to figure anything out.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to sell crack if you're dead, isn't it?
Right.
You're slacking on the comments. I'll do it my damn self. Gary Bates, thumbs up, poop emoji. How about that?
Okay.
Nick G in the
Yeah,
house. DPG 7Cs.
I'm gonna go take a nap if you want to run this. Be sure,
You go get a
be sure
truck
to
wash.
super chat and like.
Jeremy Griggs says Kevin Rutherford came out with a smartwatch with Garmin. Think it's worth it?
No.
I doubt it. I mean, you got a Garmin on your freaking dash. You got a Garmin on your phone. How many more? It's like wearing a watch anymore. Who really wears a watch? Although I think they're kind of stylish, whatever. I don't wear jewelry pretty much, but how many do we need? I mean, hey, there's a clock on the stove, right?
Well, it's like the scan gauge. You know, I bought a scan gauge from Advanced Auto for like $109 back in the day, and the Kevin Rutherford edition was like $149. So I'm paying $40 more for the same exact thing, and it was you just got to make sure you get the scan gauge D for the diesel. But it's the same damn thing as the Kevin Rutherford version for $40 more. So you're paying $40 more, so his name's on it.
Isn't that an NFT if his name's on it?
Yeah, probably.
That stuff's going for a lot of money.
Jerome Jones, it's a tulip time in Holland is what it is. It's ridiculous. Like you could crap in a Dixie cup and call it an NFT at this point.
No.
Well, that you got to take a picture of it, and then it'll be an NFT.
Nice. Jerome Jones in the house. Big money. Thanks for coming in. This Truck in Life. Who else we got? Frog Lids in the house. Sterling already. Senses a disturbance in the force. Mike Engel, Cash is King. I rarely look up to you. You have given me so many pointers. Appreciate you. Hope to be there someday. What he means be there someday is like as broke as you are, have to cook scrambled eggs in your truck because you can't afford a sugar packet from Love's.
Can't afford to go down to the Petro and eat. He's got to cook in his truck. That's what he means.
That's right. Sterling says being a boss is knowing when to cut your loss. I hope you ain't talking about Fate Trucking. I mean, I really don't want to cut him loose.
I would land on my feet. I'd be just fine.
Grumpy Trucker says, can you explain the national account discount? Yeah, you can get different national accounts for every different tire brand. Bridgestone, Yokohama, Michelin, Goodyear, blah, 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 blah. They all have some sort of national account. And easiest way to get them is through different brokers you deal with. Tell you who has some good ones is CR England. And if you like Goodyear, probably can't beat JB Hunt for Goodyear. And then what you do is you buy your tires through them. You call up CR England and says, hey, I need 8 drive tires. What's your price? And they'll give you a price. You tell them where you're getting them. They'll call the shop and pay for them. And then you pay CR England. It can be a substantial discount.
It's a big savings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't I turn you on to CR England?
Probably.
What's that one you got me on? That
Truckers B2B?
B2B, yeah.
That's a good, they got a good, it's called the Gold Program at Truckers B2B. Everybody that owns their own truck should be a member of truckersb2b.com. It's free. You don't pay anything ever. And it's not a gimmick. It's like an association. It's like being part of, I don't know, the NRA or something for whatever. They don't do anything for you but get you discounts. They got discounts on all kinds of stuff. And that Gold Program for tires is a pretty good discount. I mean, it's right. Sometimes it beats CR England, to tell you the truth.
Is this it?
No, that's a blurry cell phone. Oh. Vert's videos dropping a link. Pizza muffins in the house. Trucker Style Sean in here. Thanks for coming in. We're running Cash's channel today. We in charge?
I mean,
look at this. You got a fella here. His name is in green, and there's a little symbol next to it. That means he's a channel member, folks. Channel memberships are available for the Cash's King channel. Just hit that little join button next to his name under the videos. Oh, hey, he's got a neat feature on his channel that I apparently do not qualify for. down by the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button, there's a little heart. It says thanks. If he makes a video that helps you out, hit that thanks button. Give him $2, give him $10, $5, whatever. Say, hey, it's a way of saying, hey, I appreciate this video. You helped me out.
Yeah, give
And
me
then maybe he can afford
$250.
Maybe he can afford to make a full omelet in the truck instead of just 2 scrambled eggs.
There's 5 organic eggs back there. I'm balling.
Organic. Damn, you moving on up.
Can I ask a question?
No.
How do I share this live on my YouTube channel, or do I not have enough subscribers yet?
I don't think you have the share feature yet, because you can't do community posts yet. I think you got to have 1,000 before you can do community posts.
1,000?
I think so.
I'll never be able to do a community post.
Yeah, you will. You know how fast you got to 200? You know how long it took me to get to 200 subscribers, and how long it took Cash to get to like 8 months.
Oh, really?
You got to 200 subscribers in like 2 months. So forget about it. Forget about it. Alonzo says
Content.
What's that?
We were making original content too, though.
Oh man. Alonzo says if they made a crypto that replaced factoring with instant payment, that would be legitimate. Yeah, but that's assuming it would be free. I think they would still charge you for, expedited payment.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackknife TV. He's a rookie today. Needs to fill out a comm check. Wants to know if he can leave a shipper out of hours. His tire's a little low. What does he do? What's a lumper? Maybe Fate Trucking will come up with a course to tell you how to do all those things. What do you think, Fate Trucking? You gonna come up with a trucking masterclass?
No, because I'll be stealing it from you.
I don't have that.
Oh, you don't?
No, because
then yeah, I'll
according to the interwebs, it's wrong to charge money for things. What the hell are you putting on that plate back there? Is that salt?
Yeah, dog, salt.
We don't put salt or sugar in the temple, do we?
Humans need salt, dog. Humans
Salt's
need
actually
salt.
good for you.
It is, especially that pink Himalayan salt like you got right there.
This is not pink Himalayan. I don't drink things that come from a current ocean because oceans are polluted.
Oh.
Real salt.
Sea salt. Okay, that's good too.
Ancient sea salt. This comes from like underground out in Utah.
Okay. That's where they dump that's where they dump the radioactive materials, right?
That's why it's so good.
That's why
Somebody's
it's pink.
echoing. DIY, you have an echo.
It's not me. It's Cash.
Damn, that looks good.
Looks kind of like an ostrich took a shit on your plate. I ain't gonna lie.
What are y'all having for breakfast? Some sort of smoothie with your Midol in it?
Oh shit. I had me a health drink right here. Rat strawberry cream protein drink. Tastes good, but it's got a bad aftertaste.
Get some real food in you, dog. Get some real food.
I couldn't interrupt my fast. Well, that interrupted my fast, but is what it is. Gabriel Zizuda's trying to buy his own truck, a 2014 Volvo, for $55,000. Okay. You'd only have $10,000 left for emergency. Well, seen people do it on way less money, but
yeah,
but
I'll be quiet.
How's your skill set? Can you fix things? Blah blah blah, whatnot. A lot of factors to consider.
$10,000 though can go very quickly.
We talking about at the gay 90s?
No, we're talking about at shops in Virginia.
Can I get one of these? Oh no, Sterling says cash makes me want to be a trucker. Fate makes me want to quit. DIY makes me want to regret it. Oh, I wish I can't put these on the screen, otherwise I would.
Where is that?
Towards the bottom. There you go.
Why do I want to make you quit? I like it, Cash.
Yeah, my boyfriend loves it when I do this.
Jeez. That's racist, man. That's racist. I don't know how, but it's racist. Jackknife TV says he's at like 500-ish. Come on, peeps. Help a guy out. Drop a link, Jackknife TV. Jackknife TV got a channel. Throw a link up there, dog. Come on. Why don't you come on a live stream?
I didn't know that. I would have been subscribed.
You know what we ought to do sometime? We'll do a live stream. We'll do it on my channel because more people will see it. And then, no, that's not a shot. Let's hear me out. Hear me out. We'll get, there's people in here like Sterling and Jackknife and all the usual Nomadic Brit, all the usual people. We'll get them on and get some exposure and get them some subscribers. It's hard to get out there on YouTube. Like, I don't mind doing that. Like, I know you don't mind. People did it for us. I mean, look at Asian Mai, He helped us both out.
I made that guy what he is today.
Asian?
Yeah, I went on his channel. I mean, like, that guy had like 40,000 subscribers the first time I went on his channel, and now he's at like 240,000.
Damn. Help me out.
I'm joking, obviously.
I don't know. Big Dog Trucker says that's why it glows. It's pink radioactive salt. Lone Pine says, what part of Texas are you in, Cash? What's your 20?
I'm in the Texas part of Texas. Yeah, I don't like to give away my direct location.
Yeah.
My baby mamas might track me down.
Is that because all your exes live in Texas?
Possibly.
That's what I thought.
Hit me with another country music reference if you can. What about a Toby Keith?
Hey, are you going to be in Amarillo by morning?
I am.
Nice. I don't know if you're in Houston, but that just means that I'm one day closer to you.
Ooh.
You didn't think I would go Gatlin Brothers on you, did you? No, is that Gatlin Brothers? Yeah. Houston, that's Gatlin Brothers, isn't it? I'm one. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It'd be better if Dallas was in Tennessee. How long do I need to do this? Till we go to Lukenbach, Texas?
Are you still
bet you
doing
can get an Elvira reference in there.
Are you still doing country music references?
Thank God it's a big state.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here? All right. We got one scallywag. Damn it. I'm struggling here now. Come on. Galveston. Just saying. That's who that? Galveston. That's what's his face? The tennis Tulsa time guy. Screw it.
You like me to sing that for you, Living on Tulsa Time?
Yeah. I love that song.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I don't know any songs about Laredo or sure there is one, or Brownsville. Gotta be something about Austin.
Have you already made a? Yeah, you've already made a George Strait reference. I think you're good. You're good. You was an Amarillo, so yeah, you're good.
I say we move on.
I say you're not cultured. You need to learn country music, son. You need to learn both types of music, country and Western.
What you know about Bakerfield Sound?
Hey, I'm sorry that, Tupac doesn't have a song about Texas.
No, just California. The West Coast.
Man, I watched that Super Bowl halftime show last night. If I was in the stadium, I'd have been pissed because about 3/4 of the people couldn't see it. That was the dumbest set they ever had at a Super Bowl. And it was, to be honest with you, it was a little bit lame too. No excitement, just pretty. They could have done a lot better. Everybody being from California and whatnot.
Yeah.
I expected a lot more, but that set was awful. I'd have been so pissed if I was in the stadium.
Well,
I tuned out. I wanted no part of that.
I liked it.
That was the first Super Bowl I watched in probably 5 years, and I mean, I was glad Stafford won a Super Bowl, but I was just I left feeling unentertained.
Yeah, football ain't it to me anymore. It just ain't it.
No, I'm over.
I'd rather just keep on trucking. Yeah.
My God.
Seven Seas Transport. Fate is probably in Houston, because he's always got a problem. Come on. Ain't country music, but hey, it's close enough.
Who's your favorite country music singer, Fate?
Let's back up. Can you name one?
Tim McGraw.
That don't count. He's in movies. And he's barely country. Next, you're going to tell me like, ooh, Jason Aldean.
I don't even know who that is. Carrie Underwood? Taylor Swift?
I'm going to say if they put out a record in the last 5 years, they're probably not very good.
Yeah.
All the good ones are.
How long are you going to stand for this on your channel, Cash?
The correct answer is all the good ones are dead.
Willie's still alive.
Okay, I give you that
Hank
one.
Jr.'s still alive.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Jackknife TV, you have a wrench, my friend. Use it wisely. The main reason I give out links is so you can drop your link. Or the main reason I make a moderator so you can drop your link. Woo. Waiting on that Cisco to call me. What y'all know about that?
Could be all day.
Is that your last
Don't
drop?
say that because I got a 4 o'clock delivery and up the road. So.
Damn, looking at an empty chair. Look at that. Hey, let me tell you what, empty chairs ain't it.
That is it, by the way. Hey.
Damn it, driver. How come your chair leans so far to the side? Is your camera crooked or is that the chair? I always wonder that because every one of your videos it look like your chair is crooked.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It's probably the camera.
All right. Elvis is still alive too, apparently.
Yeah, that's true. Was he country? He ain't really country, is he? He was in movies.
If he was alive today, he might be country. Like, I don't know. The line has blurred so much.
Like Darius Rucker being a country music singer now?
We'd take him. Same with Aaron Lewis. We'd take him. Love me some. I tell you what, I just went to an Aaron Lewis concert a couple weeks ago. He used to be the lead singer of Stained, and he is now solo. And I never really heard of the guy before. I went to the concert with some friends. They're like, come on, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. I tell you what, we went to that concert. I am now one of the biggest Aaron Lewis fans. Loved that man. Oh my God, that was a great concert. Love his music. He played stuff off his new album. You know, I hate when you go to a concert and all they want to play is crap off their new album that you never heard. But I tell you what, one song was as good as the next. And his older stuff was great. Freaking amazing. Amazing. Love that. Everybody, go on YouTube and play you some Aaron Lewis.
Right. Who else has transitioned to country music? Taylor Swift. She transferred out, didn't she? She used to be country, and now she's not.
Yeah.
Wait till one of your hardcore rappers goes country. Can you see A$AP Rocky with a country album or a 2 Chainz?
Little John, Little Wayne, whichever one it is. I don't know.
Either one. Alonzo Turner says George Strait is the best country music performer of all time.
He's right up there. I tell you what, as far as performers, not like country music artists, but like performances and performers, it's probably Garth Brooks.
He went
on a hell of a show.
Concert. It was amazing. It was
we're not talking about music, but like performance. George Strait, quite possibly, is like the king of country. Like anytime anybody writes a good song, they say, "Hey George, we wrote this for Taylor Swift, but how about, we're going to give you first right of refusal on it, Damn.
George Wilson says hockey has the most action. BMX is the way to go. Baseball is brain dead. Yeah. If I was going to teach my kids to play a sport, baseball would be the game. There's less injuries. They make more money than any other sport. It's crazy money over there these days. So,
and half the game you get to just sit around and chew tobacco or sunflower seeds or whatever.
Yeah, and it's perfectly okay to adjust your nuts in the middle of the game with the camera on you. Sounds like a great time to me, honestly.
Throwing around the balls all day.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to touch the balls. Not like some sports where half the people can't touch balls. Fate Truck, can you go on ice fishing off that bridge?
Would I love to? I wish there was ice on the lakes here. I would go ice fishing. I only do that once or twice a year now, though. So
too much.
No.
Got to put a stop to that.
No.
Running Aces wants to know, how would Russia invading Ukraine change trucking?
I'll be back. I gotta take a call quick.
You believe that man putting business before my live show? I'm gonna shame him later today for that.
He's a busy man.
That's no excuse.
I don't know much about that Russian invasion. I don't watch the news that much. Last I heard is Russia did put a bunch of troops on the border, basically surrounding that whole border area of Ukraine. But I haven't heard anything since then.
Maybe them boys will figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gary Bates says Patsy Cline. Can't argue that. Also says Johnny Cash.
Oh, I guess I know.
Can't argue that. Let's see here. Looks like somebody wants to come in. I can only imagine who it would be. I have to give it a second. My phone's not working. There, come on. Maybe he doesn't want to come in. There he is. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No.
I'm back. Had to get my new car warranty squared away. Sorry about that. Russian invasion into Ukraine. We do not want that. You talked about $10 a gallon for oil. I mean, or for fuel, it would probably happen very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think Ukraine's not even a NATO ally. First of all,
no.
Even though we have an agreement to protect them, maybe we should stop doing that. But I'm not going to get into all that. How would it affect us? It would be very, very bad for us. Very bad for us because Russia can mess with our economy big time.
Okay.
Especially if they get their allies to participate.
Like the China and the Iran and.
So can I ask a dumb question?
No, ask a smart one once.
Yeah.
Well, don't we
Pick it
have
up.
like enough reserves though that if something like that was to happen, that we could function as a country for quite a while? I'm like, don't we have our own reserves within our own country, or no? Am I?
Used to could. Number one. Number two, it don't matter because then once those are gone, we need oil. And number three, it don't matter anyway because you would upset the markets so bad, it would just be ridiculous.
Okay. I'm naive, so
That's okay.
don't know.
Everything is so intertwined in the world anymore, more than we even freaking realize. It's not, a mouse fart in Russia, affects us here. But and okay, the thing that I know a lot of people in this chat probably realize, but what most people forget is the U.S. dollar. Like their goal is to devalue and corrupt the U.S. dollar. Like right now, the dollar is the world reserve currency, and China and Russia and a lot of other countries are trying to change that. Our U.S. dollar, probably 50% of its value is the fact that it is the world reserve currency, maybe even more. If you need any evidence of that, look back to after World War II. The British pound sterling used to be the world reserve currency. When they changed that, the pound sterling lost like 40% of its value overnight, literally 40% inflation overnight. So they start messing with the dollar, which they already have, but it gets worse and worse. Yeah, we're in big trouble. You ain't seen nothing yet for inflation.
I seen a guy on Joe Rogan the other day that said, other countries messing with the dollar as the world currency, and that's why Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi are dead right now.
There's a lot of truth to that. What you watching Joe Rogan for? The media tells me he racist.
Well, YouTube says I am, so
It's an inside joke, folks. Inside jokes. Cash ain't
yeah.
racist. Joe Rogan ain't racist. It's an inside joke.
George Wilson throwing out a heater. Ooh. Come on with some Buck Owens.
Streets of Bakersfield, son.
What you know about Buck Owens?
I bet you George Wilson got a tiger by the tail.
You know he does. Heading out of Fort Worth. Okay. Let's see what everybody's doing. Uh-oh, chicken hauler with a Toby Keith all day. Woo, come on with it.
We can let that one slide because Toby Keith used to work in an oil field. I don't know if he knows about the oil field handshake.
Hell, he invented it.
Now that moves him up a notch in my book.
I tried to explain to everybody what an oil field handshake is right now. So if you got your kids in the cars, earmuffs.
That's just for us. Inside joke.
What is it?
You'll know it when you get one.
If you ever need a ride from me, you'll find out.
Oh man.
And when I say look me in the eye, I mean lovingly.
Yes. With admiration and love.
Hey, Toby Keith's doing a residency up there at the what is that called? The Gold Star Casino right there on that big thing on the Oklahoma Texas line. There's that big casino that looks like all the different places around the world. It's got like this whole theme of. I seen on the billboard up there, Toby Keith's rocking it all month up there.
Nice.
Now there's a Valentine's Day present for your wife or a significant other.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. We go from should have been a cowboy to Gold Star Casino. How about that?
Hey, I hear them casino gigs are the way to be, man.
Yeah,
like
especially in Vegas. Like Celine Dion, she got freaking millions for that.
Yeah, for your residency.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what's 10 grand a night? You know, for 2 hours of work. Hell, they're almost making trucker money. Come on.
Oh, trucker money. What's that?
One of my favorite programs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me how I was averaging 8.8 miles per gallon on this run here I'm on.
I saw that.
Yeah. I told them fuel ox. That's how.
Oh.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. 8.8 miles per gallon saves you money. You know what saves you even more money? When you use that promo code DIY Semi when you get your fuel ox from fuelox.com.
That's right. That's right. You might as well. As I always say, if you're not using that code in fuel ox, you might as well put a rubber adult toy in your tank.
And by tank, you mean butthole?
Right.
I shared this on my Facebook. I gotta delete it.
No.
All
right. Hey, this is how you get subscribers.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Speaking of rubber adult toys, everybody subscribe to Fate Trucking's channel. It's F8 Trucking on YouTube. Go ahead and drop your link, son.
Oh, man.
I'm
he does,
removing it from Facebook.
Yeah, he does reviews over there on toys. Let's see. Regulated Freight Lines with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I much appreciate it. Let me see here. Can you put a super chat up as a yeah, weird. You can't. Okay, there we go. There we go. I can put super chats up there. Jackknife TV throws $5, says, I ain't got no panties on. You better believe it. I wouldn't want you to have them on. This is the no panty show over here.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back.
There's that damn car warranty. There's that damn car warranty again.
Oh, Jackknife TV ain't got no panties, huh?
Nomadic Brit says oil would go sky high if they invade. You know, I'm almost wondering if that's not a little bit of what this is. You know, like if Putin, Russia's tied to oil, okay? So he needs the oil prices to stay high. What's a good way to freak everybody out is pretend you're going to start a war. You know, run the oil prices up. Or actually start one. But I'm just saying, like, look at how much oil went up just by him moving tanks to the border.
We just don't need that. We just don't need that. I was watching, somebody was saying the other day, made the point, can anybody give me a good reason why we should be involved? Like, and I'm like, that's valid point. Like, I've yet to hear a good reason. But,
right.
And
I think we should be involved because, we're the world police.
Gog and Magog and whatnot. Oh, man. Damn it, boy.
This Trucking Life says, love that JRE podcast. I watch the clips on YouTube occasionally. When he had his little spat with Neil Tyson or whatever. What's that guy's name?
Neil deGrasse
Tyson?
Yeah. Neil deGrasse, yeah, he had his little debate with it. No, I'm talking about the singer. That ain't right.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Young?
Neil Young. Neil Diamond. Neil Young. That's what I'm talking about. I downloaded Spotify just because of that. Because I'm like, screw that. Like, we don't cancel people because, they say something 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
this cancel culture nonsense has got to freaking stop. Like, when are men going to start being men anymore? And when somebody sells something so ridiculous to them, tell them to go pound it up their ass. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I tell you what. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm not one to do that a lot, right? I tend to keep to myself. I'm kind of quiet, believe it or not, even on YouTube. And we were at this concert, this Aaron Lewis concert, as a matter of fact. And, you know, you pay money to go to these things. And these two yakety yaks behind us could not shut the hell up the whole concert, just nonstop. And come the end of the show, you know, other people had told them to shut up, and I had had enough. And I'm like, you know what? What do I got to lose if I get thrown out? The show's about over anyway. So I turned around and I freaking let them have it. Like, let them have it bad. I got a little vulgar. That's not necessarily like me. But when it was all over, I felt great. I'm like, man, that felt good. I'm going to start to do that more often. You know, some people got to be told, and they're like, F you, this and that. And I'm like, you're the problem here, not me. And apparently the one was talking about, you know, oh, my husband used to abuse me and this and that. And I'm like, that is not my problem. Go talk about that somewhere else. You're interrupting, you're ruining everybody's damn good time here. They spilled a beer down my buddy's back, dumped it down the back of his head, down his shirt. And he told him to knock it off. And finally I'm just like, you know what? These freaking chatty Cathys need to go. And you know what? It felt good. And I'm like, well, this is what people need to do this more often. Some people need to freaking be told that I don't care about your damn F your feelings. I don't care. And you're the one acting like an a-hole, and nobody else is going to tolerate it anymore. And people need to start doing that. And these morons with no real problems in their life other than, oh, I feel like you hurt my feelings. What the hell with your feelings? You're not entitled. Like, I have no obligation to make you feel good. You know? So the hell with that.
What?
I'm not bothering you. You leave me alone and go piss off.
Well, where did we lose that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that old. I'm 41. And like, if you got bullied in school or you were dealing with stuff out, like, you just dealt with it. You know what I mean? You didn't create a scene and like play a victim. You just dealt with it. And honestly, I can speak on one experience. I used to get bullied in like 9th grade pretty heavily. I was new to the area.
Sorry about that.
And this guy was a junior and he wouldn't leave me alone. And I walked into school one day and I hit that guy so damn hard. I mean, he whooped my ass. I'm not going to pretend he didn't. He whooped my ass. But you know what? He never said another word to me. You know, the rest of, I think he was still in school 2 more years or whatever. But like, you just dealt with stuff. And now it's, I don't know. I see it.
You know what? Social media has a lot to do with that crap, because idiots think that their voice counts for something, or is somehow more as ever. Like, you ever see an idiot argue with a really smart person on social media? I haven't, but I'm sure it happens. Like, that's like me having an argument with Neil deGrasse Tyson over freaking space, right? Or like me arguing with Stephen Hawking. Oh, freaking, like, what am I going to tell him? So, but some people don't get that. They like, they won't quit. Some people gotta have the last word. That's part of the problem. And they think everything that they think or say is valid. They're 35 years old, don't have a job, and live in their mom's basement, and they think they are as important in the world as somebody like freaking Stephen Hawking or Neil deGrasse Tyson, who came up with freaking scientific theories. I mean, come on. You know, in schools, you know, got a hold of our kids at young ages and did crap to them. But anyway, enough of that.
This guy doesn't know who I am. It's kind of sad.
I love that.
Hi, I'm Fate Trucking. And
is there a link?
And I like rap music.
Is there a link down there for a guy to find your channel there, Fate?
Put a link up there.
I think I dropped it.
Do it again.
Yeah, drop another link for us.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there's a link for that guy. Everybody hit that link. Everybody hit all the links in here, because the only links that will be in my chat will be safe. They will be people that support this channel, and we support them, like Fate. This Trucking Life, there's another good channel. He does local cash trucks for sale. I like that. He's got a new segment he's doing on his channel. It's really informative to help you keep track of what truck prices are doing, those videos, without having to go do the research yourself, you know. You can listen to it going down the road, you know, and like he tells you what kind of truck it is and the price, and you know, you spit your drink all over the windshield when he says the price these days, and you go to the next, you do the same thing because, you know, 2015 Freightliners are selling for $100,000 on there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I'm gonna be able to buy those 2016s for about 65.
Whew,
which is high. That's high.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like they got 400,000 miles on them. So compare it to the market. You know, I'm not in the market for any at the moment. But Alonzo. Oh, by the way, Alonzo made a video about you. I was supposed to tell you.
Comment.
Oh yeah, that is ironic. That is ironic.
Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah, because that's like his only song I really like is "Keep On Rocking in the Free World." But yeah, I guess his free world, not an actual free world, right?
Yeah, a free world where people can shut other people up for something they said.
Yeah,
that kind of free world.
Yeah. There you go. Just tell Ukraine there's some cheap military hardware in Afghanistan and let the problem solve itself.
Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get. Oh yeah, Alonzo says. Alonzo, he made a video about you. I'm supposed to tell you that, but he says he had a drill sergeant tell him one time, "You better get a condom for your heart because F your feelings." That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Now let me back up a second and say, talking about what happened to the real men and standing up for stuff. That's not advocating for you slug somebody in the face. Like, we also got to solve our problem without violence. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it comes to that.
I said kind of what I get from that is realizing that you have a voice and it's okay to use your voice. Yeah. I think in so many circumstances, like you said before you encountered that and engaged that person, you're a quiet guy. You don't like to get in the middle of things, but it's okay every now and then, since you paid money to go to the concert, and it doesn't matter if you went there for free. Like, they're invading on your enjoyment and you have a right to say something. And honestly, like, society has made us feel like we don't have a right to say anything. And I am not a political human being, but like you said, shutting us up just because somebody has a different opinion than I might have doesn't mean they're not entitled to that opinion. Right. And it also doesn't mean they don't have the right to share that opinion.
Yeah.
And we're shutting people up for that. That's wrong.
I'm trying to mind my own business and do my own thing, and they're trying to force things on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to be quiet anymore and let them do it. I'm at least going to tell them, screw you. No. At least going to let them know that no. Instead of being the. Sorry.
I was going to say, I've been looking at TikTok trying to find that video of you going off at the concert on that lady.
I should have. It was, I ain't going to lie. I apologize. The first thing I did when I was done is I looked at my wife and I apologized to her. Because I said some vulgar things, I'm not going to lie. I might have said something about her big fat something or other. And you may have used a word, a word for a young female cow.
Right.
And may have insinuated.
Oh, Jesus.
That the reason.
Dark side of DIY.
The reason that her husband left her is because no man would have her.
How was your car ride home?
It was wonderful. Everybody was in a great mood. Oh, my wife loved it because she was one of the first people to tell her to shut up. And then what else was there? I said also, he probably left because you just can't shut the F up. Yeah. He was tired of listening to you. That is completely out of character for me. Like, we watch those videos where eventually somebody just snapped. I guess I snapped. It was great. It felt great, but I'm not proud. Like, I don't generally treat people like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's typically the guy that will snap on you is the guy you least expect, like.
Yeah.
Are you and DIY related? I thought you said that you were brothers, or was that
We
just
are
a
brothers.
speech?
For the people that don't know, we are brothers. Just dropped my pills. Got to take my pills for the morning.
Can't remember if I took mine or not. I did.
That's why I got my handy dandy pill thing here.
What can I ask? What you guys take pills for?
Erectile dysfunction.
I take the Zoloft to keep from killing y'all. No. I take a potassium pill because apparently I need more potassium, and then just a blood pressure pill, low dose. That's whenever somebody asks, that's my favorite Mike Tyson quote ever. I take the Zoloft to keep from killing y'all.
Oh, it's so true.
Or I'll eat your children.
I like the one where he says, "I'm gonna make coitus with you till you love me."
Oh yeah. And then afterwards, you gotta. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Will Bond in the house. Will Bond says, "Good morning, Cassius King, associates and fans. Keep on trucking and keep this great country running." Woo, that's a good saying there. Keep on trucking.
I've heard you say that for years.
Yeah. I knew the guy that originally made that up. And yeah, he passed it on to me firsthand. Said, "This is for you, and take it and make what you want of it." And that's why I became a trucker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool Trucking says it's shots and pill time. Just the right kind of shots. Like, oh, somebody hit me with a tequila shot on Saturday night, and it was bad. It was downhill from there. I do not drink tequila. Ugh. Yesterday was a miserable day.
Running Aces says Gaddafi is dead because he made the same mistake Ukraine did and gave up them nukes.
But don't you remember, shortly before he got killed, or we killed him, whatever, he was our best friend, like very shortly before, and then very quickly, enemy number one. Sterling, this is what it's like trying to drive on ice and keep it out of the ditch. That's what this live is like, he says.
It's true. It's true.
Somebody says steered into a bridge abutment.
Been done. There's Fate's link. There it is. I knew he had one in there. My next stop, I have 685 pounds of freight coming off there.
Okay. That's all?
Don't you love? I'll have 15. I got 10 coming off here, 600 pounds at the second, and then 15,000 at the final.
Imagine how much they paid to have that 600 pounds shipped.
That's what I'm wondering. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I've never seen a freight bill tell me less than this freight bill. It literally just says quantity 264, so one pallet, 264 pieces, 685 pounds. And then it's got destination codes and says take it over there to the shipper. Like, it basically got no information on it. If the DOT asks me what I'm hauling, I'll be like, a pallet of merchandise. Let's see here.
I just want my truck fixed.
I hear you.
It sucks hearing all these numbers, and I mean, in reality, how long I've been down maybe a week where I haven't been able to work. I was able to keep working, but this sucks.
Hey man, it's part of the game, you know. Like the main thing is they fix it correctly. Because the worst thing is when you're down for weeks, you get it back and it ain't right.
Yeah,
that's the worst, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Everybody goes through it at some point. I know they don't make it any easier, but
Right. And you know, you were at least able to make some money there for a little while too. You know, so that's that means a little something, you know. At least you weren't down for the entire time, really.
no.
yeah.
Let me drop a link to my second channel. If you guys don't know, if you'd like to see me cooking this truck more, that's where I do that, over there on that channel. I'm really annoyed that they haven't called me to this door yet. I'm getting pretty ticked at it.
How many subscribers you got on that Trucking with the Diabetes channel?
319 over there. 319 right now.
So, you know, I'll say this: even if you don't have diabetes, it's a good channel to watch to learn, like
how not to get
meals
diabetes.
to make. Well, not only that, but like to make meals in your truck. I mean, I make a lot of my meals in my truck, so it's cool to see, you know, that you can brown hamburger and do all that crap. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a money saving channel as well. You know, I'm all about the money. Killian's Trucking says my favorite Three Stooges. Here we go. We're the new lineup. In case you guys didn't know, DIY is Mo. You got Larry in the middle, and I'm Curly. That's how I see it shaking out. Rich Taco says Neil and Hawkins are actors. Okay. Still very smart.
Actors.
Yeah, I guess at one point they became actors. Maybe, I don't know. DIY Semi Unchained. There you go. I call it the dark side. The dark side of DIY.
Yeah, you're really the only one that's ever. Well, some other people have seen the dark side, but you see it more than anybody.
Right. There you go, Fate. You got you one more subscriber.
Oh, thank you.
One more. Let's see. Nomadic Brits agreeing with DIY. Let's see what else we got going here. Fate, what breed is your dog? She looks like she had a ball in the snow.
She's a Heinz 57, and what I mean by that is she's a mutt. She's mixed with hound dog. They think hound dog, and they think like a pit bull mix.
Interesting.
She's a great dog. Yep. She's not very big. Well, DIY, you saw her, or I guess hang out with her more than I know. According to
she likes me.
Cool Trucking says I paid off my truck in 6 months, 41 grand. 65 grand, what, 8 months? In today's market, 65 is a great price. Yeah, 65 ain't bad for those trucks.
I mean, I'm thinking it's not terrible. I mean, obviously it's overpriced, but like all you can do anymore when you're looking at stuff is compare it to everything else out there and try to do better than that. Like I'm stealing those trailers I just bought, freaking stealing them compared to the market. So
yeah,
I don't know. I got another driver coming on in March, and if I buy all 3 of them, it'll stretch me kind of thin. So I might just only buy the 2 of them. But man, that third one would make a lot of sense. I hate to turn it down at that price, but hey,
right.
Need a loan?
Sure.
Brandon says, "Oh man, I can't slug them." Sometimes people need it, man, in public, acting a fool.
Sometimes they do, but man, the consequences anymore are they're just too hard.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? You know, I've been poor. I've had money. I've been poor again. The one nice thing about not having money is you got nothing to lose. When you
Right.
have things to lose, you got to measure out all your actions very carefully. Sometimes when you
Yep.
have things to lose, you got to eat a little bit of shit and walk away.
Very true. Very true. Sorry, I'm
Okay, so
checking here. Make sure.
yeah, let me ask you. So let me ask you this: if I was to buy that there's people saying they need that trailer. It's a 2015 utility reefer with 7,500 hours on a Thermo King S600.
Ooh.
It has super singles on it, but it has the P spindles on it. It has the standard axle, so it could be converted to duals. It's minor cosmetic damage, really. I'm thinking about, like I said, maybe buying it and flipping it. What would somebody want to give me for that? I know the market on them is like 55 grand. Not looking to make a lot, but I'm not going to give up my source. I'm not going to tell people where the trailers are because that's mine. I put that work in. But if somebody wanted to buy one, what would that be worth to somebody?
35,000.
I paid more than that for it.
So those trucks, for 65, is that your price or is that what you're selling them for?
The trucks?
He's talking about the
Yeah.
trailers.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the trucks.
I don't know. I don't have all the 100% of the information on that. He just called to tell me, hey, this is what I got coming, and you'll get first crack at it. Whatever.
Right. Okay. Just wondering. Just run down the stats on those trailers again.
It was the one I would sell would be a 2015 utility.
Utility.
With a
Okay.
S600 unit on it, 7,500 hours. Actually, it's like 74 and change, I think. I don't know, but if I run it a little bit, it'll be 7,500. Let's see, 16-inch scuff on the inside. It's got a chute. They have super singles on them right now, but they have the axle that allows you to switch them over to duals if you wanted to. It's got the P spindles on it, which is set up for, it's the heavier duty spindles. But yeah. Oh, side skirts and trailer inflation. So it has the Hendrickson trailer inflation on it. There's two different. So the Meritor system and the Hendrickson system are a little different. The Meritors only will put air in the tires. The Hendrickson air tracks will adjust tire pressure. It will raise or lower them. So
right. Yeah, I prefer the Hendrickson. That's what this trailer's got on it. You takes a little second to dial them in to get your regulator, where you want it, because you got to check a tire pressure, connect it, unconnect it, check it. But once you get it dialed in, I got mine set to about 105 psi.
yeah,
seems to work pretty damn good. But I'm gonna say in today's market, that's probably about a $70,000 trailer.
I'm kind of thinking that too.
So I just looked one up.
Okay.
It is a 2015.
Okay.
The only difference is this has a Carrier X4 3700 unit on it with 7,100 hours.
Mm-hmm.
86.9.
Jeepers, that's ridiculous. But that's what they're listed for. Is that really what people will pay? Will that trailer sell at that price?
No, I'll sell at 93.
Yeah, sight unseen.
That's what's. I mean, that is what's happening. I mean.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I mean, I don't need to flip it for that much, but I mean, I think like 55 or 60 would be like fair
Okay.
market. Like I've seen them not a whole hell of a lot less than that, but I have seen them for a hell of a lot more than that. So I don't know. It's a hard decision.
So I just found another one on the same website. 2015. It has a Thermo King unit, but I can't see the model number of it. It has 1,700 hours on the unit.
100 or 1,000?
No, 2015.
Right.
16,000 hours. I know I said 1,600, but I meant to say 16,000.
Right.
45.9.
Okay, so twice
double
the hours.
the amount of hours that you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you could probably list that trailer for 75 and give yourself a little wiggle room. Sounds like.
Huh. It's only a 48. Never mind. It's only a 48 footer.
Okay. Sterling's got a serious question for us here. He says, serious trucking question. At what point do you give up and just wear brown underwear? When they hand you your CDL and, just prepare for a long life of gut pains. Because I was driving in Dallas today. I would describe Dallas roads as lumpy. They're not really hard bumps. It's just all day. I feel like I'm in the damn woods in a Jeep. And I got thinking, this can't be natural for a human being to be bounced around all day like this. Basically in a paint shaker all day.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would say when they hand you your CDL, guys, I am about to wrap this up. I'm going to go shake the bushes up here at this Cisco. I got another delivery, man, and you know how these places go. If everybody would, when you leave here, I'm going to drop a link to Trucking Answers. Everybody go over there to Trucking Answers, and let me see if I can find his live here. He's probably about ready to go live. I'll drop a link to it. Everybody can just bail out of here and go over there if you would. Let me see. Share. Yeah, I like the Trucking Answers live show over there. A lot of information goes on over there. Let's see. Here we go. Trucking Answers. Let me learn how to spell. There we go. Yeah, guys, I appreciate DIY Fake Trucking. Appreciate you guys coming by today. If nobody is aware of these two channels, by all means, seek them out. Seek these guys out and click all those links there that we put up. It's all good stuff. Check out the description down below for all of my links. And until later, guys, take care of each other. Bye.
Hey, you know what it is, man.
Do it. Come on, Fake, get it.
Keep on trucking.
There we go. There it is. Money. Appreciate it, guys. Later.